And we're starting. Hi guys, and welcome to Reed's Readers with your host Clinton Reed Britton. I keep forgetting to add the Britton.
Oh yeah. I was like, what?
Because I'm a married fish now.
I was like, you can?
And as you can tell, I have an amazing guest with me, and I cannot wait. I'm excited. This is going to be exciting. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if this video is going to go up before hers, same time as hers, after hers, but let's just state it's probably going to go way in months in advance before hers.
Because my videos are way backed up.
Let's be honest. But I am joined by completely Melanie. This is the first time you guys will see us together in the same space. And we've been friends for
4 years.
Almost 5.
No, I think it's like right at the 4-year point. Yeah.
We started becoming friends July. So once we hit
2018.
So it would be 4 years, almost the 5-year mark. 5 years will be in July.
Yeah. So 4.5 years.
Yes. So what you're gonna see here, what you're gonna see is I have a little bitty unhauled to unhalter her channel, which you'll see where I've hauled it to her channel, and I have a book haul that she is unhauling from her moi. So that'll be joining these shelves. We have 53 joining our shelves. Y'all already know I've already unhauled 70 to prepare for these 53. And I have 4 going to her.
One of which was mine originally that I gave to him.
So we're going to start with the little sack of the 4, and then we're just going to go. She's got handy books, and we're going to just talk.
Yeah.
See, this channel, we can get a little cray-cray. Your channel, we got to be a little more prim and proper.
In my channel, I'm having to edit the F-bomb.
My channel, like, if you don't like the word fuck, then fuck off. Let's be honest, it's me. God, I'm super gay on my channel. I didn't even realize that.
Yes, you are.
So I have 4 books here that I'm going to unhaul to Miss Mel here. Now, these first 2, for you guys who know, a little bit of a drama and stuff went down with me and an ex-best friend because I chose my now husband over drama. And
Reasonable.
Yes. And I bought these 2 books because the fact that he was Audrey Hepburn, I was Marilyn Monroe. That was how we defined our friendship. It was either that or Loretta Lynn. I was Loretta Lynn and he was Patsy Cline. The first,
Dolly Parton.
like at first, it was I die young and beautiful. The second route, he dies young and beautiful. It's fine. But these are A Night with Audrey Hepburn and A Night with Marilyn Monroe. Books 1 and book 2. There's only one more she would need to get if she likes them, and that's A Night with Grace Kelly. These are by Lucy Holiday. They're super cute romances that I found on Book Outlet.
They're romances?
Yes.
Oh.
Because she's asking dating advice.
Ah.
This first one is with the sexy bad boy star, and this one's with a newly reformed person who re-enters her life.
I think these covers are so freaking cute, too.
And I know in this one, she's watching Breakfast at Tiffany's, and Audrey Hepburn just randomly appears on her couch. And this one, she's watching Some Like It Hot, and Marilyn Monroe appears, and she asks dating advice.
That sounds cute.
If it's not Some Like It Hot, now that I'm looking at the dress on the back, it might be the 7-Year Itch. Because that's the dress she wore in 7-Year Itch. It doesn't say on the back.
Yeah. Yeah, well, okay.
Either way, she can have fun with them. I'm also giving her back an arc to her favorite book. Because we have a finished copy on our shelves, so it's fine.
I have a finished copy on my shelves too.
And anyone who knows Mel knows this is like, she goes gaga over this.
I do love this book.
Like, Death Prefers Bloods.
I recommend everybody read this book.
Didn't I send you a cup?
Yes, yes. I still have it. I brought it. It's got a special place in my new house, which I use it still.
So it's like this is her book. I didn't feel right just unhauling it to no one when she can put it back on her shelf and keep it as a treasured memento. And if you ever meet Caleb, you can have it signed.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we've met him, but not met him.
I love Caleb too.
Well, this last one, y'all all know the drama about this one because I was live recording this. No, I wasn't live, but I recorded my unboxing of this and how angry I was. That video is on my channel. I'm not going to link it.
No?
Go find it.
Oh, you should totally link.
Okay, I will link it.
Put it in the little.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, I'll have to show you.
Can I do that if I'm not at on? Thought you had to be at like a certain subscriber count.
I don't know. We'll look. I'll look at your thing.
It may be up there or it may be down below. Either way.
There or there?
Well, y'all know I was doing that romance book box thing, reveal romance box, and I asked for queer romance because queer. And they sent me a straight romance. Nothing against the author, nothing against the book, just the fact that I got into it with the lady of the company for an hour and she practically called me stupid. I unsubscribed. And the 6 people I convinced to subscribe also all unsubscribed and have now unhauled a lot of their books. I don't know about Tren and Tori, but a lot of the people that I got to subscribe has unhauled. And I was like, spicy romance. She likes spicy romance. She was like, I'll take it. And it's firefighters, and it's supposed to be steamy, and I know Emma is supposed to be really good.
And it says angsty, steamy, contemporary romance. So, yeah.
And it's like book 4 in a series. I get it that they're companion sequels, but as a book reader, I have to read them from the first on.
I do too, so I probably would have to, like, get the first one, at least, like, an audiobook or an ebook or something of the first one before I got around to reading this, because I've done that before, and I'm just like, no, I need to read the others. I just can't. Even if they are kind of standalones, I still have to read them all.
Well, that is the 4 from my shelves to hers. Now we're going to go through the 53. We might not go full into detail so that this doesn't, like, I don't edit my videos like she does. We're unfiltered here, honey. Unfiltered. I don't know why I'm getting
I wish we had a filter right now.
Hello.
I'm wearing no makeup here.
And this is where they get the true tea.
I've been driving all day to get here. I've been driving for 2 days to get here.
But let's get into these 53 books.
Okay, the first one is Radio Silence by Alice Oseman. Not getting rid of it because I didn't like it. It was a 5-star read. It's fantastic. But I have another copy and he wanted this edition.
Yes, we all know I'm collecting all Alice Oseman.
And, you know, I can let you describe them however you would want to describe them. The next one is Spooksville, Pan's Realm by Christopher Pike. Just a little book here.
I love Christopher Pike. He is hard to come by.
Next is 9 from the 9 Worlds from Magnus Chase by Rick Riordan.
We don't own, and it's Rick Riordan.
Read it, loved it. Hotel Valhalla, Guide to the Norse Worlds. Also part of the Magnus Chase series.
We don't own it, and it's Rick Riordan.
Percy Jackson's Greek Gods, this massive edition.
The edition I went searching for when I had to buy the paperbacks to read this with her. I was angry.
And I thought I was getting like one of the regular size hardcovers when I ordered the hardcover, and this came in and I was just like, oh, this is ridiculous.
Now I just need to find Greek heroes in this side. If anybody has it and wants to unhaul it to my shelves. Love you.
Next up is an arc of Aristotle and Dante Dive into the Waters of the World by Benjamin Alir Signs.
Queer arc going on our queer arc shelf. We have a finished copy and it's Aristotle and Dante. Why not?
The Gravity of Us by Phil Stamper, another arc.
Going to our queer arc shelf because it's Phil Stamper and we're a huge Phil Stamper fans in this house. Sterling, this is one of his favorite authors.
I think I have a finished copy and that's why I was getting rid of that one.
We do too. I don't remember what color it is. It's purple.
And then Queen of the Conquered by Kaysen Callender.
Another queer author that I want to read more from. I've heard mixed reviews, but I want to give it a try.
I didn't like it. Next is The Rise of Kiyoshi by F.C. Yee. I ended up with 2 copies.
I love Avatar. Granted, I'm so not ready to read this one yet, but I gotta finish catching up on Avatar and get Sterling to read Avatar. This is queer.
Next is this graphic novel, No Ivy League by Hazel New Levant. And this says, No Ivy League gracefully delivers a messy truth behind the essential process of questioning and reckoning. New Levant respects young people's awareness of how class, race, gender, and history impact our experiences and takes readers seriously enough to give space for personal reflection and growth.
I feel like I read somewhere it was queer.
Let's see. When 17-year-old Hazel takes a summer job clearing ivy from the forest in Portland, Oregon, the only plan is to earn some extra cash to put toward concert tickets. Homeschooled, affluent, and sheltered, Hazel soon finds that working side by side with at-risk teens leaves no room for comforting illusions of equality and understanding. This uncomfortable and compelling memoir is an important story of a teen's awakening to the racial insularity of the upper class, the power of white privilege, and the hidden history of segregation in Portland.
So it might not be queer, but I swear I thought I read somewhere that it was. I'll look it up later.
Next is The Ones We're Meant to Find by Joan He.
We're collecting diversity in this house and it's queer.
And then we have In Real Life by Cory Doctorow and Jen Wang.
Queer.
The Ones We're Meant to Find is also queer? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're
sisters,
but it's supposed to be queer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Or at least it's been told to me that it's queer. If it's not queer, let me know down below that I'm crazy, okay?
I mean, you are crazy, but... Next is Scream All Night by Derek Millman.
Because we scream all night in this
God.
house. Sorry!
Next is Bewitched by Paige McKenzie and Nancy Olin.
Which book on our list you were unhauling? Why not?
Next is House Witch by Katie Schnickel.
Same reason.
Then we have An Arc of the Kingdom of Copper, which is the sequel to The City of Brass.
We own book 1. Why not get book 2?
Then we have When No One Is Watching by Alyssa Cole.
I've been told not to expect this as an actual thriller, but more of like a domestic fiction.
Yeah.
I was told it's not thrilling, but I still wanted to give it a try, and you were unhauling it, and it gives me an opportunity.
Next is Cursed by Thomas Wheeler, illustrated by Frank Miller.
King Arthur retelling. Sterling really loves King Arthur retellings, and so do I, so why not?
A Simple Favor by Darcy Bell.
Seen the movie, loved it, and want to read the book.
DC Superhero Girls at Metropolis High. It's a graphic novel.
DC, I think, is the only reason why I got it from you, to be honest.
And then we have The Tea Dragon Society and The Tea Dragon Festival by Katie O'Neill.
Tea Dragons. Why not?
And then we have Willow graphic novel.
Buffy. Why not?
Mira Tidebreaker by Danielle Page.
Because we're collecting these, and this may or may not get kept or not, depending on how we like it.
An Arc of These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong.
Got it for Sterling. We all know that's his favorite duology. He's obsessed and wants me to read it, and I'm still behind.
Then I got this whole trilogy here. It's Dream a Little Dream. It's the Silver Trilogy. Just Dreaming and Dream On by Kirstine Gear.
Pretty covers, and I've seen it everywhere. If I don't like this, I know my friend Chantel will. Also Aerosmith. Dream on, dream on. Also Broadway, because dream a little dream. Yeah.
And this is a German translated series. So if you ever have a prompt for a readathon that's
awesome.
like translated book, you can do that.
Book 1, Book 2, Book 3.
Okay, I didn't say what order they were.
Yeah, you did in yours. You called this one Book 3.
Oh.
I just saw the 1, 2, 3 at the top.
Oh, I know.
Sorry.
Next up is What Souls Are Made Of, a Wuthering Heights remix by Tasha Suri.
We are collecting the remix ones. This was one that we were unsure if we would actually like, and she's unhauling it, so it gives me and him an opportunity to try it.
So this one is an arc that I got from the author at BEA and got it signed, but I don't know that I'm ever going to get around to reading it, and I needed to make space. So we have War Girls by Tochi Anyabuchi.
And this is an author that I really want to try, and this gives me an opportunity to try it, even though it's sci-fi. So this is kind of pushing my boundaries a little bit.
Next is Ace of Shades by Amanda Foody.
I really liked Ace of Shades. I still need to read King of Fools because it keeps getting pushed off because I never get to it, but I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, I have, I think, the paperback of that, and it's signed. So
And
I
that's
figured,
signed.
yeah, I figured I'd keep one and get rid of the other. So I have another trilogy here. This one I've read, and it's Love, Sugar, Magic, A Dash of Trouble, A Sprinkle of Spirits, and A Mixture of Mischief. And these are by Anna Mariano.
And these are diverse middle grades, and I'm really into diverse middle grades.
They're so good, too.
They also sounded really cute, and she was getting rid of all three, and I was like, they're adorable, send them my way.
Witchy, magic,
I'm
and
like,
cooking.
this
and,
looks adorable.
And, hold on. There's like, in the back, they have some recipes of some of the things like that they make in here, like Leo's Lucky Pigs.
Leo's pinata cookies. Ooh.
Pan de Muerto Mensajero.
Ooh.
Ambuletas Alegrias. Yeah, they have different recipes.
Abulita.
Abulita?
Yes. That means grandma.
Mm-hmm.
The way you said it.
What did I say?
I don't remember exactly what you said, but you did say Abulita.
Oh.
You went like way off with it. I was like, okay.
Oh, maybe you were hearing the second word. The second word that was in there.
I heard Abuleta or something.
Where is?
Possibly. Oh well.
Then I have another trilogy. We have The Midnight Queen, A Season of Spells, and Lady of Magic by Sylvia Izzo Hunter.
These just looked super cute and totally a me vibe. Do they not? And I've never heard of them. So I was like, bet.
Then I have these two bind-ups that may or may not be the whole series. In part one, we have The Dark City and the Lost Heiress. This is the Relic Master Series by Catherine Fisher. In part two, we have The Hidden Coronet and the Margrave.
And I have seen these everywhere, but I never find book one. And I always want to like get it because it sounded interesting. And then she was like, the other day was like, getting rid of these two. And I was like, send them.
That was literally last night when I was trying to find
No,
the
it was
books.
the night before.
No, it was last night because I was like, I was up until 2:30 in the morning this morning. No, that's right. It was the night I was leaving to come here.
Yeah. It was Monday.
Okay.
That's Tuesday.
I'm like, what day is it? I don't know.
It is Wednesday.
Okay, next up.
Day after our announcements went up for Bookmas.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
No.
Bookmas went up yesterday. You
No.
left right after Bookmas.
Yes. The
Found
day
these-
before that.
Yes.
The day before
The
that.
night before.
Okay. Vespertine by Margaret Rogerson. This is an arc. I have a finished copy.
I've heard amazing things, and so has Sterling, and we're both excited.
The Stormcrow by Kaylin Josephson.
I almost screamed when she showed me this because I have heard amazing things, and I want to read it because it's got crows.
I haven't read it. I had to get rid of some books. Next is Catherine House by Elizabeth Thomas, the large print edition.
Which makes me happy. I'm excited to try this, and I don't have to strain my eyes.
I've just been told I probably would not like it, and I've heard not great things. I've heard very polarizing things with that book.
Either love it or hate it.
You know, that book-
And I want to know where I fall.
That book, depending on when you post this, that book might be good for the Mary Bookmas eggnog prompt. a book you're not sure about.
Ooh, that would.
Because it's a very polarizing book. You don't know which end of that you're going to fall on. Okay, next up is Ray Bear by Jordan Afueco. I ended up with like 3 or 4 copies of this book, so passing one on.
And I told her, give me one, please. You don't need that many.
Next is My Lovely Wife by Samantha Downing. I ended up with the paperback and the hardcover, so I kept the hardcover and I'm giving him the paperback.
Kayla Books and Lala really loves this, and I want to read it. That is literally the only reason I would do it.
Next is Hot Pterodactyl Boyfriend by Alan Cumming.
Because I'm going to go into this as just shits and giggles book when I need a shits and giggles book. And it's coming into our book haul on our shelves.
Okay, next up is a duology. We have You and Hidden Bodies by Carolyn Kepnes.
Not a duology.
Is it not?
There's another book after this.
There is?
Yes.
What is it?
I don't remember the title, but a friend of mine mentioned that the third one was coming out.
I didn't know there was going to be a third one. I'll have to read that because I enjoyed these very much. So.
I am scared shitless. And that is what I want.
I really enjoyed those. And I kind of went back and forth on getting rid of them because they were ones that I thought maybe I would actually read again because I did enjoy them so much. But again, I had to cut back on books. So
It's also one that I'm debating on if I want to read it physically or if I can handle the audiobook.
I mean, the audiobook's pretty cool too. Like, listening to him talk, like, because you hear him talking, like, I can see you through the window.
I take it you buddy read this with someone?
I think I just split it up myself.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got my little tabs in it for dates because that's how I would manage to finish whatever in that week that I wanted to. I'd have to split all the books up. Okay, next up is What Big Teeth by Rose Sabo.
She didn't really like, but I'm interested.
It was okay.
Yeah, you said it was an okay book, and I was like, I'm still interested though.
Yeah. Next is A Phoenix First Must Burn, anthology edited by Patrice Caldwell.
And I've heard mixed things, but I'm really big into trying diverse authors. And this, I figured, gives me lots of different authors that I have never read to see if I want to read more of.
Mm-hmm. And for me, a lot of times, anthologies end up being in that 3-star range because there's ones that I really like, ones that I don't like, and so that's where they
I
fall.
think this is the one that Kaylani hated.
Oh, I don't know.
So I'm like, I'm still curious on why. It's like why I wanted it.
I think it was like a 3-star for me. Next is The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell. I ended up with multiple copies.
And I've never read Elisa Jules, so gives me an opportunity.
Next is Sky Song by Abby Elphinstone.
I don't remember why I wanted this.
It's middle grade.
It's middle grade and just looks super cute, so why not?
Yeah, it's a cute book.
And I need something if I ever decide I want to do Polarathon. So Polar Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Next is Redemption Prep by Samuel Miller, and this is also an ARC.
I have been wanting this for a while, but at the same time I've heard not so good reviews, so I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like it or not, but you're unhauling it, so I get to give it a try.
Yeah, I kept it for a long time thinking I would read it, but then it has not good ratings, and it's like below 3 stars on Goodreads. I don't remember what it was exactly, but I was just like, you know what? I've got to be like brutal with my unhaul, so.
But the author is so cute, and I want to at least give it a try for that.
Next up is an ARC of Voices, The Final Hours of Joan of Arc by David Elliott.
Both of us really loved Bull by David Elliott,
it.
and I'm a huge Joan of Arc fan, so I'm excited.
I ended up getting a finished copy, I think, from Book Outlet. And
it's poetry.
Yeah.
It's like funny poetry.
I freaking loved Bull, and so I was tickled that I got this, and then found a finished copy.
And I love how the tunic poem is set up like a tunic.
That's cute. That's it. That's all of it.
Yay! Thank you for books. This is probably not going to be the only book haul y'all see from this weekend because tomorrow we're going shopping. I've got lots of places to show Mel. I'm going to show her what I think is good for Okies. We don't have a lot, but I'm at least going to show her the queer side of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Because that's like the only
fun.
thing that matters. You're either in the redneck side or the queer side.
Or the casino.
Or the casino.
We're going there too.
Yes, we're going to go to the casino. She's going to meet my family on Sunday for my mom's birthday.
Going to the ceremony.
Going to a hand fasting, so she's going to get some witchy good times. We're taking her to some gay clubs, at least one. We may end up going to the district because I don't.
We're going to a lesbian bar.
Yes, we're at least gonna step into the lesbian bar, but we may end up just going to the district to walking around and giving you a taste of Oklahoma queer scene. Yeah, because the fact that you're meeting my family, you're meeting the redneck side. So then we're gonna show you the queer side. You're gonna get the redneck side, and I'm gonna take her to my favorite bookstores, and I'm excited.
We've already been to one bookstore today, so.
And because she told me she's never eaten there, we're at least trying fuzzies.
I told him, tell me all the places that we don't have, and we'll go there and have like lunch. So we may be having a couple of different lunches out at places. So.
Like, she told me she's never been to a Brahms, and that I can't fathom. Because Brahms has always been there, and my sister's dad used to work at the Brahms factory milking cows. That's how my mom got, that's how my sister ended up with cytomegalovirus. Because her dad got it from working with cows. Everybody has it in their system. It's better to have it than not have it. My mom just happened to be the point whatever percentage that had never come in contact with it, so it became active in her pregnancy, which is why why women are always tested when they get pregnant for CMV.
Oh.
They're getting tested on if it's active or not.
Oh.
It's better to have it than not have it. It's better for it to be dormant in your system. It's dormant in my system. Anyone who's been around my sister automatically got it.
Wow.
In their system, and it's better to have it and know you have it than not have it.
Okay.
So he got that working with cows.
Wow.
Which I did not know that was a thing until I got older.
Me either.
Fun facts you learn here.
You learn something new every day.
Yes. I need to move you slightly that way.
Careful, my camera's right there.
Yes. I was just like, because I have to get up here in a second to turn out the camera, so it needs to smooth. Cool. Well, that's all we've got for you guys today. If you've read any of these books, comment down below and let me know. Are there any in this pile that you guys think I need to read straight away? Are there any in this?
He doesn't do anything straight.
I can't. I can't even drive straight. I always curve a little bit, let's be honest. But if there's any books here that you want to know my honest opinion on, let me know, and I will try and prioritize those for you guys, because you guys know that you guys tend to know what works for me and what doesn't. But that's all I've got for you guys today. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you're new, might as well hit that subscribe. I am now over 500 subscribers. Yay. Which is why we're going to play the game we're going to play here in a little bit.
Ooh.
It's going to be so much fun. And I will also have Mel linked down below. But then again, if you're on my channel and you don't know who Mel is, why are you here? But that's all I've got for you. Kids, always remember to be fabulously yourself. Until next time, oh boy! I stood up weird, so I had to